Thank you for joining what grinds our gears. Tonight's episode is a Curious Chloe. Actually, the first episode we've done, episode 1. And it's called Jail Time.
Hey, it's Chloe. I have a special guest today. His name is Josh, and he was recently in jail for a year. Hey Josh, was this your first time in jail?
No, Chloe. I've been arrested numerous times and done several different times in jail, unfortunately.
Were you in jail for the same charges?
No, there's been several different charges. I've had several charges for theft by deceptions, which is writing bad checks, or some different kinds of theft charges, possession of paraphernalia, some drug charges, just several odd and end. There's been a bunch of them.
So you've done drugs. How long were you doing drugs?
I've done drugs for off and on for 20 years. I quit January 16, 2013.
So you don't do drugs anymore?
No.
Good. Did anyone help you, get out or pursuit? You just stopped doing drugs?
Yeah, so throughout my whole drug time, once people realized I had an issue with using drugs, there's been people in my life that tried to get me to stop using them, tried to get me to do other things instead of using drugs, but I always just chose that lifestyle. It was just easier to live that lifestyle of chasing the drugs and not worrying about nothing else.
Was this the last time that you basically were in jail?
Yes.
For drugs? Could you describe to me a day of jail life?
Well, county jail life sucks, period, but it's like, you're locked up in a concrete room, you get up at 4:30 in the morning for breakfast, and you can go back to bed or just hang out and play cards or dominoes with people in the cell, and then you get lunch around 11 and dinner around 4:30. Other than that, from 4 o'clock in the morning till 11 o'clock at night, lights are on and you're playing games or cards or watching TV stuck in one room, a concrete room, and you get 3 meals brought to you, and you don't get to do nothing except for sit there with them people, and it sucks.
How many beds do you have in that little concrete room?
Well, it depends. A lot of the rooms that was over the Hardin County cells, they had 14 bunks or
so
7.
Basically, you're sleeping with at least 14 people.
Well, about 28 people because it's bunks.
Whoa. Okay, so do you have any jobs / chores in jail?
Not really. I mean, you do your basic cleaning and take care of your stuff. Now, I mean, there are some people that have trustee jobs that clean the hallways, or there are some inmates that do the cooking and the cleaning and stuff like that. So there are some inmates that have trustee jobs, but a lot of that's for the state inmates.
Do you get paid for the jobs?
The state inmates, they get 63 cents a day for working.
Okay. What did you eat in jail, basically?
Well, I mean, it's basic meals and stuff. I mean, you get breakfast, you could have oatmeal, biscuits and gravy, eggs, bologna, toast, sausage. I mean, and then lunches you have hamburgers, chicken, meatloaf, spaghetti. I mean, it's regular lunches, breakfast, and dinners.
So basically, if you want to say it's kind of like our school lunches.
In a roundabout way. I mean, besides the fact that I've worked in the cafeteria at the jail, and some of the food that comes in says for zoo and institutional use only on it, so I don't think the school serves the kids zoo food, what the inmates get to eat.
Wow, that's punishment. Do you get recess in this little cage of yours?
Well, technically speaking, they're supposed to give you an hour out a day where you can go out into a concrete, it kind of looks like a dog kennel basically. You got a concrete floor surrounded by 4 concrete walls, and you get to stand in a concrete padded thing with no roof and just stand outside and play basketball or walk around a concrete room for an hour.
So, what do you do in the cage?
You play basketball, walk around, do push-ups, work out.
Okay. Do you plan to keep your life criminal-free from now on?
Yes, I do. I've lived that lifestyle, been in and out. I'm tired of the lifestyle. I'm tired of ruining myself, and I'm just tired of what trouble it brings and how people look at me from living that lifestyle I've lived.
Well, how long have you been out this time?
I got out February the 2nd of this year. So 4 months or so.
So are
3
you
months.
on parole or probation?
I'm on parole.
Okay. What is the difference between the two?
Parole is where you've been released from prison, and it's giving you you've been released early, so you got to check in with a parole officer and see him, and he monitors, make sure you're not doing drugs or doing anything you're not supposed to do. Make sure you comply with all your rules and regulations for being released, and make sure you get back on your feet and living a criminal-free life.
Okay, we have a couple more questions. Were you allowed to have visitors?
Yes. In the SAT program that I was in, we could have contact visits once a week on Saturdays where they can come in for an hour and sit at the table. We could hold hands, hug, kiss, talk. And another day throughout the week that they can come up and we would actually sit on it. They'd be in a glass window. They'd be in one room, I'd be in another room. There'd be a glass window and we'd be on the telephone talking.
Well, I got told that people were allowed to send you stuff. So what type of stuff were people basically allowed to send you?
In the SAT program that I was in, they could have like clothes sent in. But other than that, as far as the jail, you could only have letters with a few regular family pictures mailed in.
Okay. What were the plans for your future, and how many times have you been in jail?
How many times I've been in jail, I cannot honestly tell you. There's been several just off and on times I've been locked up overnight or, just in and out so many different times I honestly couldn't tell you. As far as my future goes, I just want to live happy, staying out of jail, and being a part of my family's life.
Is there anything else you would like to explain?
Just stay out of jail, stay away from drugs. I mean, it's not the life to live.
As you saw throughout this video, we had multiple pictures of mugshots from previous things. So, okay, YouTubers, have you been in jail? Do you know anyone who has been in jail? Post it down below. Also, let us know what you would like next Curious Chloe episode to be about. See you next time, YouTubers.